If you're trying to buy a home in Dallas, Texas, and you keep thinking, I'd buy, but I don't have the down payment, this video is specifically for you. Because right now in Dallas-Fort Worth, there are legitimate down payment assistance programs that allow for home buyers, whether you're first time or not, to buy with little or no money out of pocket. And I don't mean gimmicks. I don't mean sketchy internet programs. I mean state-backed and city-backed programs that home buyers are using every single day. Hi, I'm Brooks Kelly, and I've originated home loans for over 3,000 clients over the past 19 years in Texas and all across America. Today, I'm going to break down the 3 most important down payment assistance options in the DFW Metroplex. I'm going to explain how they work and help explain to you how buying a home in 2026 is closer than you think. One of the biggest lies that renters believe is that you need 20% down to buy a house, or a big chunk of money like $25,000 or $30,000 to do it. And in fact, most first-time home buyers don't. What they actually need is decent credit, stable income, and the right loan structure. And that's where down payment assistance comes in. Let's start with the foundation. TDHCA, Texas Department of Housing and Community Affairs. This is the primary down payment assistance program used across Dallas, Fort Worth, Plano, Frisco, McKinney, all across the DFW Metroplex. Here's what makes TDHCA powerful. It works with FHA, conventional, and VA loans. It's available to first-time buyers and repeat buyers in some cases, offers from 3 to 5% of the total loan amount, and it can be used for both down payment and closing costs. Most buyers will qualify with a 620 to 640 credit score, income under the county limits, which are higher than most people expect in DFW. So let's talk some real numbers. Say you're buying a $300,000 home in Dallas using an FHA loan. The FHA down payment is roughly $10,500. The closing cost about $12,000. The total needed without help is about $22,500. But using the 5% assistance program, now we're going to add the TDHCA assistance. At the 5% assistance amount, that's $15,000 applied toward your down payment and closing costs. Now we're going to layer in something huge that's happening in Dallas-Fort Worth right now. Seller credits. Sellers across DFW are regularly paying title policy, survey, and sometimes thousands in closing costs. When structured correctly and you get the right seller, home buyers are bringing a few $1,000s to the closing table. Sometimes it's even less. That's not theory, it's happening right now. The trade-off is the interest rate's going to be 0.5 to 1% higher than what you're going to see the trending market rate for that particular program. And depending on the option that you choose, the assistance could be forgiven after 3 years. Or repaid later when you sell or refinance. But here's the real question that you should be asking. So would you rather keep renting and waiting, or own a home in Dallas and start building equity? For most renters, the math favors ownership. Now we're going to move into TSAHC, Texas State Affordable Housing Commission. This program is very similar to TDHCA, but it shines in a few specific ways. They offer 3 to 5% in down payment assistance, forgivable second lien options, and programs that are specifically designed for teachers, firefighters, paramedics, and others. If you fall into these categories, TSAHC is often more forgiving and a little more flexible. The income limits apply, credit always matters, and the structure of the loan matters too. This is not something you want to guess at with the wrong lender. Now, I'm going to show you one of the best local programs that exists in DFW that most home buyers and realtors don't know exists. This is the City of Garland Down Payment Assistance Program. When funds are available, this program offers up to $15,000 in down payment assistance. $5,000 of that is a true grant. It's never paid back. The other $10,000 is a zero-interest second lien, paid back only when you sell or refinance. That alone is super strong. But Garland offers something even better. They offer a mortgage credit certificate, or MCC. This gives you a federal tax credit, not a deduction. Up to $2,000 back per year, every single year you own the home. That's real money back in your pocket year after year. It also helps increase the amount of home you can qualify for. The only catch, you have to buy within the Garland city limits. But Garland is huge, and there's a lot of affordable housing that could fit your criteria. There are also programs in Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, Grand Prairie, McKinney, and others, I'm sure. Some offer even more money than this program does, but they come with stricter income limits, tons of property rules, funding windows that open and close fast, and this is why most buyers miss out. It's not because they don't qualify, it's because someone didn't show them the right path. If you're a first-time home buyer in Dallas, Texas, and you think buying a home is years away, you might be closer than you think. It's 2026. It's a buyer's market in DFW, and down payment assistance is one of the biggest opportunities available right now. If you want to know how much cash you actually need and which programs you qualify for, or whether buying just makes sense for you, reach out. Let's look at your numbers and tell you the truth. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll keep breaking down how to buy a home in DFW the smart way. And if you want to know more about home buying or how it pertains to you, click the link and book an appointment with me today.